Alright, what's going on, guys? This is my official video response to the backlash ranting that's been going on for the last 2.5 days or so. I actually was over at my girlfriend's place pretty much the whole weekend, which is why I couldn't get around to even making this vid response. Otherwise I would have responded to it earlier. But at the same time, I wanted to just absorb everything that everybody was saying and then respond back in a very logical and coherent manner. So, with that being said, I just have a lot of points I'm going to address here. This might actually be multiple parts, but please bear with me. First and foremost, anybody who knows me, okay, anybody who frequents my rooms, anybody who knows me in person, anybody who actually knows Rahul, the person, like not this Aslan persona over here, knows what kind of individual I am. They know that I'm a goofball. They know I'm silly. I mean, I joke about half the stuff that I talk about. I make nonsensical remarks about a lot of things. And so with that being said, I was 100% fully aware when I put my title as Aslan7 leads the revolution to restore YouTube. I'm not exactly stupid. A lot of people know that out there. Why would I do that? I did it for impact. I did it for effect. I did it to be dramatic. To be honest with you, I thought it was kind of funny and whatnot. Let's lead the revolution and whatnot. Of course it's not a revolution, but it was a video that I thought I wanted to make, and I wanted to make a few points and whatnot, and to grab people in, I wanted to, grab something in I thought would be kind of funny. Apparently people took my title, they ran with it very seriously, thinking that like I was on an acid trip or something when when I posted that title. And so a lot of people got offended by that, and that's the first thing. Next, the video itself. The video itself, there was no malintent that was ever intended for the community of card collectors. Was I a little aggressive in the video? Yeah, absolutely. I can sit here and I can admit that 100%. Did it even come across as a little condescending at times? Yeah, absolutely it did. Again, 100%. I can admit that. Especially the last 30 seconds of the part. I was probably a little emotional, a little bit heated. The whole flipping the bird at everybody at the end with the haters part, like screw you haters and whatnot, probably wasn't needed. Am I upset that I have haters? Yeah, absolutely. I'm an individual that tries to come across as being real. And sometimes I know that I can come across as being overconfident and arrogant, as a matter of fact. And the way I talk about things can be very condescending. Call it whatever you want. Call it a part of my type A personality of being a medical professional. I think to be successful in my field, it does take a certain amount of confidence. And sometimes, I will be the first one to admit that, I can ooze that a little bit. And obviously it's not intentional. I come from humble beginnings. I come from a family of parents who came here, 35 plus years ago and whatnot. Very middle class people, worked their way up, saving money on, car meters, 25 cents here and there and whatnot. And I respect that. I respect anybody and everybody who works, whether it be a $10,000 job or a $50 million job. In my profession in general, one of the reasons that I am successful in what I do is because I'm able to convey my messages in a real manner to people, and I really do sympathize and empathize with people, regardless of the situation, their status, whatever it be, and whatnot. Some of my best friends in hospitals are the housekeeping staff. They don't make much. They're not the quote unquote high status people working in the hospitals and whatnot. But yet, definitely these are the people that I can still have friendships with, whether they be head of ERs or whether they be the people that, like I said, clean the basements in the hospital and whatnot. I don't really care about that personally. I don't care about how much money you make or whatnot. And I never have. And I still to this day respect the value of the dollar, of anybody, for anybody's income or for what I make. I really do firmly believe that. I've mentioned a couple of times in one of my earlier vids here, since I've been on here since whatever, March, April, that you should respect the value of the dollar. I've said that even in blog. I meant a couple of times too, because I really do mean that. Not everybody does have the luxury to break boxes like I do and break cases like I do and whatnot, and I respect that. Going back to the point of my video, I'm just telling you a little bit about who I am, even though I've done this before in the past, is that I did wanted to see more of this PC stuff out there. Bob Gibson Fan had a great PC card contest, I don't know, a few weeks ago or something like that, and Thunder24, that bastard, decided to show off his PC cards, and he won the contest. I didn't join. I thought it would be great for all the kids to enter and show off their cards. There were a lot of good PCs out there and whatnot. And it was cool to see that stuff. Honestly, it was cool to see that stuff. It's cool to see people sell their cards to try to get money to buy some more stuff for their PC. It's good to see mail days and this and that. The truth of the matter is, there are a lot of group break and raffle vids out there, including my own. I have done some. Absolutely. I'll be the first one to admit that. I admitted that before. I'm going to admit it again. I have done raffle boxes. I do my finality cases and whatnot. I've done a couple mystery packs and whatnot. Predominantly, I do a lot of personal breaks. I respect the fact that a lot of other people can't do that. I do respect that fact. And I'm not calling out everybody there, everybody actually here, I should say, in terms of like, well, I want to see you break X amount of boxes. No, actually, that's not really what it is. I just did want to, I guess, see some more personal breaks and whatnot. Group breaks are cool. There's nothing wrong with it. A lot of my friends here, are people that I have supported, or whatever you want to call it, around here, they do group breaks. G-Man TV, too. Poker Chris 321. Thundering24 does group breaks. AR Platinum. I watch AR Platinum. AR Platinum, that's all he does is group breaks and whatnot. And that's cool. Nothing wrong with that. The intent, the message that I was just trying to get across was that it would be cool to see this kind of stuff. Now, could I have done that in a different way? Absolutely. And I'll be the first one to apologize to each and every single one of you out there in the way that it did come across. Because, in retrospect, I looked at the vid a few times and whatnot. I did look at it, and yeah, it was a little bit aggressive. I'm not going to apologize for the title. Absolutely not, because I know exactly what I meant by it. Lead the revolution. Just being stupid. Like I said, anybody who knows me, anybody who's talked to me, anybody who's talked to me on the phone, there are a few YouTubers here that I've done that with, anybody who hangs around my blog rooms knows that I'm a silly cat. And obviously, it got a dramatic impact, but not the kind of dramatic impact I guess I was looking for. So, for that, I truly apologize to each and every single one of you if you took offense to it. I apologize for flipping the bird on the haters. Even if there are haters, I still should have known better to not do that at the end. And in general, I mean, it is what it is. It's not the type of person that I am. And like I said, I didn't mean any disrespect to anybody. And if they felt that way, that's fine. Now, there are going to be a decent amount of you out there who are still not going to acknowledge this, or who still are going to believe that I'm just kind of like backtracking here because of the backlash of rants and whatnot. And as a matter of fact, no, that's not the case. Because even though I am apologizing for the way my video came across and whatnot, there's no justification for the personal attacks that occurred. Couple of rant videos, I'll admit, I almost laughed at like one or two of them. The Third Million Sports Cards Ron, I laughed when he looped over like my thing. Whatever, it's cool. Couple other videos, took some nasty shots. Considering I didn't personally attack any one of you guys, there were a couple of guys that did rant vids on me that I've always supported, and it was actually very disillusioning to see that I got ranted on by them. So I'm going to get to that in a little bit. Like I said, just bear with me. This is a little bit long.